A prosperity spell to bring something you need. That's what today's video is about. Hi, I'm Tanya. I'm coming out of Aradia's closet to help you create, cultivate, and live a more magical life. This is a prosperity spell for something that you need. And note that I say need and not something that you want. This spell requires a few more ingredients than most of my spells, but it's well worth the effort. So the first thing you're going to need is one gold candle. You will also need 6 green candles, and you will need 9 white candles. For this spell, I did use birthday candles, but I've got some with a little bit of glitter to them, make them a little bit more fancy. You will also need pine oil, and I'll put a link in the description for you to pick some of that up if you don't already have some. Also, salt. Again, I like things to be a little fancy, so this is just table salt, but I put it into a pretty bottle. Also, you will need some kind of surface to put your candles on. This is something that I just picked up at the thrift store for like $2, but you can use any kind of cardboard or trivet or plate charger, anything that you want so that you can put all your candles on it in one group. Also, I picked up some of this candle fitter from Hobby Lobby or any place where they have candles and candle accessories, but this is just wax. So you take a bit of that wax and you can mold it into any shape. So I make it just into a little snake, put it around the base of the candle so that it will stand straight up. This spell should be performed on a cross-quarter day at 1 minute past midnight. And a cross-quarter day would be April 30th, July 31st, October 31st, or January 31st. Once you have all of your ingredients assembled, you'll want to sit down in a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Sit, meditate, breathe, whatever it is that you need to do to quiet and center yourself. Once you're ready, the first thing you want to do is anoint all of your candles. So you'll take your pine oil, a little bit in the palm of your hand, and rub each candle from the ends towards the center because we're drawing. If we were to banish or push something away, we'd go from the center out. Like I said, we're drawing in today, prosperity, so we're going to go from the ends towards the center. Now, I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time on this because you have a lot of candles. But you don't want to rush it either. You want to infuse each of these candles with that prosperity energy. Once you have all of your candles anointed, then you'll take some of your candle fixer, a little bit goes a long way, make it into a snake to stick down at the base of each candle. This goes in a certain pattern, starting with the gold candle in the center. Then you'll take your green candles and put those in a circle around them. And then the white candles into a circle around the green candles. So essentially, center, green ring, white ring. After that, you want to take your salt and make another ring around the entire ring. Once you have all of your candles anointed and in place, you'll light them using some kind of candle like this that's used for lighting fireplaces and jar candles. You'll light this candle from one of your task candles in a specific pattern, starting with the gold candle in the center, and then moving around clockwise, you'll light the green candles in turn. Once you have all the green candles lit, then you'll go clockwise and light all of the white candles. Once all of your candles are lit, you'll want to sit and meditate on the thing that you need. Remember, this spell is for something you need and not something that you want. You'll let the candles burn down as far as you can hold your attention on that particular thought. You don't want your thoughts to wander to other things or desires because that kind of dilutes the energy that you want for this spell, which is for something that you need. Which is another reason why I use birthday candles for this spell, because they burn a whole lot faster than any other candle. Once the candles have all burned down, you'll take what remains and bury it in your garden. And that's it. I hope you found that informative. Thanks for joining me today. If you haven't already, I invite you to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Remember, the hardest part is getting started.